our admin for today is Antraxi, I think is how you say that name. And right, we'll be getting started in just a second. Started properly with our very first ESL match of the day. We will come back to that tier 1 game once we're done. Hey, cool! We're seeing Taylor using the same gun I was using, I think. It's not a good gun from what I can tell, but it's pretty fun. It looks really awesome. Alright, so this first match of our ESL competition today will take place on the streets. We shall see if either the Ecuadorian team, Darken playing over on the blue, or Ghost, the Moroccan team, on the red, will impress. Let's see, so we've got full teams from both sides, but there we go, the first encounter comes in and hey, Taylor Warner makes a liar out of me. Drops down. No, bear in mind, of course, that the bounty hunter has access to these kill streak bonuses a lot earlier than you might otherwise expect. That's why we're seeing a turret after only a single kill. Let's see if they can maybe follow it up further. We've got, let's see, so the map at the moment, we can see the blue team is staying pretty darn far back. It looks like Taylor will be the one to run into trouble first of all. Picking up a second kill. Pretty nice stuff. Right now it's seeming to be the red team are trying to stay back using the micro turrets there, but unfortunately not so effective against a very defensive team. Because those turrets, well, they're pretty easy to deal with and you don't have to run into them. EER iron sights suck? Yes, I can imagine so, given how enormous they are. Looks like we've seen the switch across to the LAC. And perhaps a change of fortunes. Let's pop around the place and see who we can find. Avexis has been the other strong player for the Darken side of things. Rocking the Imp. We've been seeing a lot more Imp recently. I think even if the LAC were to be banned from ESL competition, as some people, or quite a few people have requested, though that's still up in the air at the moment. Even if the LAC wants to drop out of use, the Imp is already getting use even in a world where the LAC exists. So I suspect we see a lot of the same, or at least it wouldn't be a massive change. Dudley, you hate the gun Taylor has because someone always kills me with it. Let's see, so with both teams on the same score, I think we're going to have one member of Ghost trying to sneak out an extra kill for the Ghost so that they can then retire and fight out of a defensive position. Worth noting is the red team are down to just 3 members. I think they are going to start to get more back, but blue team, I think if they realise, could rush forwards and start getting some pretty favourable trades. There we go, Kraza taken out, puts the Ghost up into the lead. And now Darken can't afford to play defensively anymore unless Ghosts put themselves in a position to get tagged, which is exactly what happens. Taylor the one to pick up the kill there. Let's see who else we can pop by. So yes, Taylor using the LAC, probably the most common weapon. DJ Leo, nice to see ya. We're at 5-5 apiece, and ooh, hello, we've got a 6th player coming in for Darken. Dropped out again, so hopefully it's all okay. Maybe a coach for their team. So we're halfway through our first ESL match, and it's looking pretty darn even. I think Ghost's a little troubled by connection issues in this first game, so that's a little bit of a shame. We have seen them trying to join back and then dropping out again, which does tend to suggest a more pervasive problem at play for the Moroccan players. Hopefully everything will get itself sorted out. Certainly Ghosts have held on pretty darn well for a team who've been lacking in the numbers department. I think perhaps perhaps Darken have picked up on this though, as they move out further onto the map. Now they're the ones who are having to look into a very, very defensive Ghost team. Let's see if we can find some Ghost players. We can. There we go. We can see the defensive line being picked up as the attempt is made to trade kills, but nothing definitive lands. look up at the scoreboard. Interesting. I think because we've had the connection issues for the side of Ghost, their players have disconnected, so we can't actually even tell who it is who has gotten the kills for the red side. But right now, it looks like both teams more than willing to let the clock run down as far as possible. Hooray WKU. This is an ESL match at the moment, so hooray, we had to abandon the community game in order to show the ESL match. So that would be why you can't find it, I'm afraid. Yes, Dudley M. Hip-firing sniper rifles is probably a little too good at the moment. Hunter this... Oh yes, so... Hooray, that's something else to bear in mind. Everything happening today, our community games and our ESL games are all on PC. So once this game is done, I'm going to have to take a quick look across at Twitch and see if we've had any entries in there. If so, I'll draw the Twitch giveaway. But if you want to enter on Twitch, head to twitch.tv/moderncombat and enter in #quarter if you want to enter for your chance at 400 credits. FC Blockbusters, we are currently watching two ESL teams going head to head in our quarter-finals. It's pretty darn even, and I strongly suspect we'll be seeing this game going down to a very last-minute push. Both these teams playing super conservatively, and it's not working out so badly for either of them, but the whole game is going to turn this. I think Camel is a player for Ghost who accidentally joined the wrong team and they joined back in. Fair enough, fair enough. So, Ghost able to pick up an enormous amount of kills. Camel freshly back to the herd of the Ghost side. Going absolutely crazy. We'll see if we can find them, because they are doing ludicrously well. There we go. Camel 7-1 so far. Only recently joined back in and is already going crazy with this BSW in hand. And there we go. That's all it's going to take. Camels takes over the streets. Alright, so we will have a small break before the next game. We #quarter on the Facebook page. Let me just put the details around and about that. Alright, well, either way around it, let's get into our second ESL game and see perhaps if Darken can recover. It was a pretty darn even game during the first one. We'll check in with Camel DZ. So Dudley M, you can enter in the giveaways irrespective of what platform you're playing on. The games are on PC today, but the giveaways, you can enter them from wherever. So there's not such a thing as the Android giveaway. You can be playing on Android and you can win those credits today. Whew. Right, so First Blood goes across to Ghost, who've got more players than maybe I would have expected. Hello. Right, we've got 6 players on both teams. I think we might need to abandon ship here. Because this is not what we're looking for. Those are not members from both sides. Okay, well, this is an unusual situation. I think perhaps the key for the game was not as well chosen as it could have been. Camel DZ again doing fantastic work. I think we're probably going to have to redo this one just because of the extra players who are not supposed to be here. So I'm just going to let our admin know, so this will freeze the stream, so apologies for this. We have had the 6th player leave. We may well see a protest after that. So again, Camel and Zeus both doing the extremely heavy lifting for the team. Let's see if we can check in with Zeus. There we go. Zeus also doing extremely well. With the BSW rather than the lack of bolt action. You should need to be a little bit more accurate. You can't fire and forget quite as much as you could with the lack. We're going to see Zeus going around the old flanker, and he runs into the entirety of the red team, and perhaps needed a little bit more backup than that. Zeus going to run out once more. It's going to run straight into the pile of red players. Doing very nice. I think might even be able to get all of them there. Yep, there we go. Wow, that was crazy. Able to tear through pretty much the entirety of the opposing team. Nice shot there. I think this is going to be a fairly brief one, so I'm not sure how much that sixth player will have influenced things. So I think both teams ended up with a sixth player, so it wouldn't be at all surprised to see this one played again. But given what we've seen so far now that things have settled down, I'm thinking that it's going to be relatively straightforward. Three minutes left to play, just a few kills left in the tank. I think it's come down to, yes, Zeus and Camel by far doing the heavy lifting on the team. I think Camel has caught up a little bit. Oh man. Wow. That's crazy. Zeus. I don't think Deadeye quite covers it. Oh boy. Well, that was a relatively swift match, and a second win to Ghost. So, from that time round, so we had Zeus and Camel DZ, both doing extremely well.